And good morning, people. Welcome back to Might and Magic 10 Legacy. Last time we finished up in the Elemental Forge. We don't actually need to go back there ever again. So that is another place off of our checklist. We've got a few more places still to go, but I've come back to Scorpical again to sort of identify all this equipment. And, well, we might as well have a look at it. So first the greens, fire warding rings, it's pretty standard, and fire magic. Would like some just so we get more turns of burning determination, but it's not really too much, not really too necessary. I am going to still be needing burning determination, but I think I'm okay without the additional turns. Arcaf's Breath, so fire damage on a silk sword, and Arcaf's Breath on a axe. If I hadn't picked up any axes by now, this might have been useful. And Morningstar of Arcaf's Breath, and a Fiery Dwarven Runic Axe, which is a two-handed axe. So nothing too special there. Light resistance rings, nothing surprising there. And 4 levels to the light magic. I already have better, just because of the resistance. Light feedback helmet, light feedback boots, light feedback gauntlets, and a Elver's Breath two-handed sword. So essentially nothing really for me to pick up. Elixir of Spirit, that can go to Iris. 5 levels of the warfare skill. I need Grandmaster of Shield. Really? That's not good at all. I don't think I can even get to Grandmaster on Shayla, so it's not a problem. But I think shields or maybe the armor are the only things that actually require Grandmaster. 100% protection against knockout. Does anyone need? I think everyone's got might or yeah. Don't really need that. Although the resistance is very good. And 5 levels to the warfare skill, which is quite a lot of mana actually. You don't need mana, you have that skill, two-handed skill, and your boots will actually give you more. So yeah, nothing really that useful in this except maybe the Word of Light scrolls. So I'm just going to go and sell everything, rest up, and then I'll meet you where we're going. The Dubra River. Before we couldn't go across here because we didn't have the Blessing of Shalassa. This is right behind, right next to this lighthouse. But now we can go over. And well, we might as well see what's over here. I believe our first point of call is actually a few enemies.
Something following us. Ha! Stupid.
Threat indicator, if you really care about it.
There are enemies ahead.
Some more Black Fang. And if we see in the background, we've got a obelisk that we haven't gone to yet. Debilitating strikes, so feeble-minded, not really too much of a problem. Retaliation is a little bit worse. But let's break some armor and start on the attacking. apparently you also have overwhelming assault. I'm not sure if that's new. I think it is. At least for warrior difficulty. While I've got the chance, might as well put the poison up.
I feel stronger.
Just normal Black Fang thugs, though. I'm actually surprised we haven't seen anything more than that. But we've faced these a few times now. I think we're good. Oh no, you've put feeble-minded on the person that leads it the least. And you're dead. Let's just potion up for the moment. Save myself some rations of food. I only have 9 and I think this area is going to take a little bit out of me. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. Okay. Ah, dangerous cave. Haven't seen one of these in a while. Not since the escarpment on the western side of the peninsula. This one, however, is a little bit more lengthy in our walking.
Who forgot to take a bath?
Horse in black. That can go to Shayla.
Yes! Something down there.
And we've got a big doggy.
Looks like they smelled us. Who forgot to take a bath?
Amarok, who has 4 buffs on him, it looks like. Let's do that and let him come towards me. Because there's no it is a boss, I could see that icon on him. There's no point putting Poison Cloud in front. But he's pretty much down to half health before he even gets to me. He's a large creature, so spears are good. He does have Enraged as well as Retaliation, so I guess we should worry a little bit. But really, Ray has got this. And with him not getting through Celestial Armor with his attacks, even with a critical, I am not worried in the slightest.
Ancestors made this strong.
Honestly, I could have come and defeated Amarok quite a bit earlier than this. I don't think there's a relic in this place. No, just some Imperial boots. And we've just killed a mother defending her pups. Makes me feel a little bit worse for actually fighting that boss now. Could have just went in, got the dark resistance and then left. and all I got out of it was that. Vitality, that is going to go to Iris.
Something following us. Ha!
And we might as well look around a bit more.
Enemies ahead.
Oh, hello there. Black Fang Marauders. Let's put Celestial Armor up and just shoot this thing. And that Marauder actually went backwards. Okay. And, well, let's go this way so the Marauder comes along to me. Pretty much, I'm not too worried about one single Marauder. And there should be around here, if I remember correctly, an item. There we go. Unidentified Shantiri armor.
I'm no expert, but this looks valuable.
Don't think it's going to replace anything I've got, but it might be useful. Wistful. No, you won't catch me. She's gone. We need to go chase her. She is somewhere else in the world. Where that is? I think it's the Whistling Jungle. So I think we're going to head over there next. Well, after I've finished around in this part of the area. But Mysterious Crypt time. Personally, my most hated crypt. This crypt is positively terrible. It is dark, even with my light source. There are buttons all over the place. But that's what happens when you press the buttons. You press two buttons and it brings down part of this puzzle. So if I press this button and then pressed, I think it's this one over here, nothing happens, I guess. No, something did happen because we've got this open now. But finding the correct combinations for this is a very, very big hassle. I hate this place with almost a passion. Okay, so let's press that one. Yeah, and I'm going to go through a lot of light here. Okay, so this one didn't do anything. That one didn't do anything. Okay. So far I have got pretty much nowhere with this. There is no way to actually reset this puzzle. as well. You sort of just have to, because there's actually, no, as far as I'm aware, no way of actually getting it wrong. If I think it will take you a long time, for sure, to get the correct pieces in place. But if you keep trying, you will eventually get it. And yeah. Ah, there we go. Made more progress. Okay, so how about this one? Nope. Something opened up, and it's that. Okay, so we're getting somewhere now. Maybe. Let's open this one. That didn't help at all. That did something. Oh, really? I'm sure you're seeing where my frustration of this puzzle comes into play. So I'm just going to be a bit silent and just get through with this. Finally, progress. There we go, finally. I do believe this one goes down as well, but I couldn't tell you how. But to be honest, I don't care. We've got our loot.
I'm no expert, but this looks valuable.
This just took me around about 10 minutes to sort out, I think. There is a method, there is a game behind this, I think. But I couldn't tell you what it is. Every time I've done this puzzle, I've been wandering around just pressing buttons and pretty much getting lucky. So now that it's over, I'm glad it's over. Unidentified relic, these gloves. I believe these gloves are for might or magic. Can't be sure. I can't remember. It's one of the two. I think it's the Titan leggings, and this one is a magic glove, which increases your magic by, I think, up to 8. Also, elixir of potency for all stats. be honest, I think we're going to go with Ray here. She doesn't really need the magic, she doesn't need the spirit, but I wanted to get to 35 perception and vitality. Now they are, so when I get this level, which is actually coming up very soon, I'll be able to just place the points into Destiny and Might from now on, which was my plan. But now that that's done, I don't have to worry about it ever again. Thank you for that.
Wait, do you hear that? No, it's nothing.
Ah, more stuff for me. Excellent. And we are actually very close to Carfal over here. So, there's our inn. Speaking of that, I might as well go and pick up some food. Don't need anything else, just the food. I believe there's an item around here which I do want to show off where it is. Got to find it though. This is a spider. I can't remember what type it was, but this is dispel magic. So if you had any buffs on you, they'd be gone now. But if you had any debuffs on you, they'd be gone as well. This entrance is another way into the harbour district. This drops you off near the inn and the stable and the docks. So this is the way out for that. Let's finish up with these little...
It's the perfect day to begin a journey.
Ah, there it is. The Widow's Sweep berries, or the Widow's Weep. These items are... This item is also for the quest to find the cure for Crag Hack. So when you're looking for it, that's where those are. Other than that, we've done pretty much everything over there. So let's go fight some more Nagas. Primordial resistance? No, darkness resistance. Yeah, there's Nagas just to the left over there. But what do we have here? Atlas. Endurance Grandmaster. So if you are looking for the Endurance Grandmaster, here he is. He'll just give it to you straight up. I actually have 3 people that could reach Grandmaster. Learned how to endure her by facing Naga champions in the wrestling ring. Speaking of the Nagas though, there they are. The Day of Shalassa.
Greg, I need to hit something.
I think this group and anything that's in that ship there are the last of the Nagas. I can't think of too many more places where they're going to appear.
I feel stronger.
And since, well, we've fought Nagas well ago, I am not particularly worried about 4 Nagas.
That hurt!
So let's kill those and kill these.
I feel stronger.
Elite Pearl Princesses, they do have 50% liquid membrane, but my attack power is actually enough that I can just blaze right through it now. They still do hit very hard, there's no doubting about that. One Ice Storm is getting through Celestial Armor. But my resistance should be high enough that, yeah, I could just tank it anyway. So, they're dead. Let's find out what's on this ship, shall we? Another wrecked ship. Obviously, the Nagas were part of the Cult of the Wrecker, and the Cult of the Wrecker does
Just like
break
this,
ships.
Who forgot to take a bath?
That's a lot of barrels. There's not really too much here except barrels. Pulsing Black, that goes to Shayla.
Yes!
Elite Giant Spider, which, to be honest, is a joke. Now, Pulsing Red, that's fire resistance.
Yes!
Pulsing White, so air resistance.
Do you hear that?
Pulsing Blue for water resistance.
Yes!
And another spider. Okay. We'll pick up the chest last, I think. Let's open all of these other barrels. Pulsing Yellow for for light resistance.
Yes.
Dark Red Liquid for might. That is going to Ray.
Yes!
Pulsing Green for Shayla. So
Yes!
White Liquid. That is Perception. I'm not getting any more perception for levels up for you, Ray, so you can have that.
Yes!
Purple Liquid for Destiny, Ray.
Yes!
Pulsing Purple for Prime Resistance.
Yes!
And Dark Blue Liquid for Magic.
Yes!
So essentially, these barrels had one of every type of liquid. One of every resistance, one of every stat. Excluding Vitality and Spirit, because those don't have an actual corresponding liquid. Not too bad. And we didn't have to fight anything except a couple of spiders. Strangely enough, no goblins in barrels. And
I'm no expert, but this looks valuable.
I believe this is the smuggler's coat. And to be perfectly honest, I cannot remember what it actually does. It is a normal type armor. It's not medium, it's not heavy, it's just a normal armor. So it doesn't have a whole lot of armor value. But it does give, I think, additional armor value as a level up perk, but I can't remember for sure. Again, have a bit of mystery. Find out for yourself if you go for it. But this is where it is. So we've still got a few places to go around here. There's a chest over in the corner. You could see this chest from the other side if you looked over the sea. And for some reason the lighthouse has gone very low res. Okay. Just a couple more pieces of armor for me. Who knows? Might be interesting.
Looks like they smelled us. Who forgot to take a bath?
And we have some more enemies in the vicinity, obviously, because yay for threat indicator.
This one is mine.
I'm actually going to go into this corner here. I believe the enemies behind do try to go all the way around. They can go through this way and ambush you from this direction. It will take them a long time, so I'd rather them just come towards me, so I don't have to deal with it.
Strong.
And to be honest, yeah, the Black Fang thugs are probably more dangerous than the Marauders. Oh no, poison. Let's bring that down so I've got it to hand. I'm not going to make it a priority to actually heal the poison because I don't think I need to. I am going to heal the damage though. And level up for Tina. Excellent. Celestial armor. And heal yourself. Right. You're dead, and well, or your Marauder friend is going to assist, be with you very soon. And there you go. So we're just waiting on Shayla, who is still 300 away. I do have a couple of antidotes, so I'm just going to use those. Might as well. And Shayla, you can just use a mana potion.
Yes, running on Mother Earth, under Father Sky.
Ah. Okay, nothing too special there.
Ancestors made this strong.
A bow, which I really don't think I can use. And apart from a couple of Black Fangs, there's been nothing here.
Who forgot to take a bath?
Until now. Hello, Minotaur. We haven't seen one of you for a while.
Something following us. Ha! Stupid.
You're a Minotaur, but you're Asterion. Boss Minotaur. Large and likely wanting to be in charge. It does come with stunned, as do all Minotaurs, so Burning Determination. Let's break armor. Break armor again if possible. No, it resisted that.
No! I do not want to die.
Yeah, let's not have Ray down. She's doing the majority of my damage. Only did 106 health. That's... Oh, I did it with Iris, not with... That's why. I should have done it with Shayla. Right, this time with Shayla. Thank you for finally hitting with Acid Splash. I would like as much of this damage going through as possible. Crush, that's fine. Because, well,
Ancestors made this strong.
Ray's Spear says hi. Almost hitting the 600 damage mark. Sure, it is against a large enemy, so damage is increased. But that's exactly why I've got Spear on her, to do that sort of damage. And he was protecting Dubra, the ancient monument.
We're here to help.
Journey begins before the gates of Sea Haven. Walk 9 steps towards the Savage Sea. Turn left and walk 12 steps. Turn right and walk 11 steps. Turn left and walk 19 steps. Turn right and walk 3 more steps. Turn right again and take your last step. I believe there is still another monument to find. Yeah, another obelisk. I believe it's just one more. And then we can go and get the treasure. Until you have seen all obelisks, you cannot collect the treasure. So let's suppose I should really go and offload this stuff. Tina, you can get the health. Probably should have given it to Iris actually. She's the one that's getting hit quite a lot.
You're all aware that these parts are full of brigands, right?
But we are next to Carfel. I'm just going to step in and check all this, show what I've got, and then we'll head on to the next place. We are almost done with the Agyn Peninsula, actually. I can only think of one more place we need to go. So let's see what we've got. Will and Resolve. Doesn't really tell me if it's magic or not. I still believe it is. It's either that or spirit. It's definitely not anything to do with the might side of things. Not with a name like that. So it's either magic or spirit. I believe it's magic though. And the smuggler's jacket, yeah. 9 armor value. It's just a basic piece of armor, not medium, not armor, not heavy, so it's good for any type of class. As for the other items we got, resistance against magical sleep. Nah, I'd rather have the armor value or the might. Plus 5 levels to arcane discipline. Not bad if you're wanting a bit of resistance. 7 to all magic schools and 100% against feeble-minded. Okay. You are just going to get that straight up, Shayla. Let's actually put it on the correct one. It's only one more resistance to magic schools, but an additional one for when I finally give it to Tina, which actually I think is going to be now. Puts her down to 195, but she's still got endurance to come. So the only one susceptible to feeble-minded is Ray, and she's the one that it really doesn't affect at all, ever. Nice. Actually don't need that. Four levels to two-handed skill. That's just a straight upgrade. Sure. 100% protection against feeble-minded on armor. 8 resistance to all magic schools. I would actually say this is a fairly good piece of armor for if you're not using medium or heavy armor. 8 armor value is just 2 off of the max. 8 resistance is just 2 off the max, and the feeble-minded protection is good on a caster. So yeah, if you've got a magic user, that's fairly good. If you want to just save one of your ring slots or amulet slots from being feeble-minded and use it on, say, plus fire magic or plus whatever magic. Expert of the bow skill, Asher's Breath, it's okay. And Dark Feedback, Arcane Warding. That one's okay, but again, I'd rather have the armor value and the might. Since we're in the area, let's speak to Mizuki and finish this Arcane Discipline Grandmaster quest. For real this time.
Yes! More glory!
Did not expect you to wait that long. But I had to teach you the first lesson of Arcane Discipline. Patience. Now we can complete the training. Do have a couple of people that could get the Grandmaster for this, but obviously I'm not going to get it. 400 experience though. So yeah, that's pretty much the best reason for getting that. But everyone's got a level, so let's spend some points. Ray, you are just getting 2 in Might and 2 in Destiny now. I'm pretty much going to do that until the end of the game now. Vitality, you've got 282. I don't really need too much more health that I'm not going to get out of outside of endurance. So, yeah. You still do need vitality though. You're still, well, now dip below 200. As for skills, this is level 27. You are getting endurance, Iris. So more health. So you're up to 233. Nice. Ray, you are getting Arcane Discipline for some more resistance. Tina, you are getting endurance, so I'm now above that 200 again, so overall a bit of an improvement. And Shayla, you are getting air magic. So levels coming along quite nicely, stats coming along quite nicely. And now we've just got to go where we're going next. And, well, I might as well make use of that. Because the Fortress of Crows is our next destination, and pretty much the last place we have left of the Agyn Peninsula. After that, I think we're going to go back to actually going back to the story. Been a while since we've done that, going and speaking to John Morgan. But we've got the quest of the Curse of Hallows, where we've got to deliver the pendant. So let's go in. There are two outcomes to this quest. So I am going to be saving it here and show you the first outcome. We've got a person here. Melanthe, or Melanthe. Shouldn't have come here. Many restless spirits inhabit these ruins, and we are disturbing them. Who are you? The caretaker of Volos. Volos was once a prosperous city kingdom, built upon the hopes and dreams of a small community of survivors who had fled the crumbling Shantiri Empire. But it was not meant to last. The young Prince Rhodus, who the people of Volos had chosen as their leader, fell in love with a beautiful sorceress from a distant land. But he was supposed to marry Keisha, a priestess of Asher. Given into jealousy and hatred, Keisha poisoned the water supplies of Volos, killing everyone inside the palace. Then, before taking her own life, she cast a curse on the ruins, trapping all the souls within these walls. The ghost gave us this pendant. His voice becomes cold. Shouldn't have brought that here. I must ask you to leave now. You are treasure hunters. I'll give you more riches than your heart's desire, if you give me this pendant and return from whence you came. Let's go with this a deal.
At least we got paid.
Completed quest, the Curse of Hallows. Now take our prize and never come back.
We're here to help.
And leave the ruins. We haven't actually received anything. We have to leave the ruins first.
Treasures and untouched for 5 centuries. My rape.
But now that we've gone out, we get the reward for that particular outcome. $750 experience, fairly good. 22,500 gold, also fairly good. However, let's go back in. She is still there. She will not ever move. We will never be able to go into the Fortress of Crows. And what we've just done is the bad sort of choice. 750 experience is fairly nice. It is a fair chunk. However, we're going to go and do the other option. for the simple fact that we will get more experience this way. We won't get the money. 22,500 is a lot, but I don't need it. I've got quite a lot of good equipment now, and the only thing you can do with gold is really buy more. So let's do the other option. We promised a ghost we'd deliver this pendant. Stand aside. As you wish, but know that only death and deception awaits you here. Don't say you weren't warned. And that, what she's just used there, is the animation for, I believe, the portal spell for this game. I can't remember what it's called. Spirit Portal, I believe, maybe. And, well, that's gone. Spirit Beacon, that's it. And now we can go in. And you can hear the reason why I'm doing this. 750 experience is a lot. However, the amount of combat in this place actually gives you more experience. Plus, you do still get the reward at the end of this. For, I believe, 500 experience points. So, plus all the loot in the actual area. That's what, 4,000 of the 22,000 that was possible. And there's some more chests over there. Plus, I believe there's a couple of barrels as well. Yeah. Pulsing blue. Water resistance.
Yes! I feel so tired.
We'll get to that in a little bit. Firstly, I want to actually... Hello there. Show what happens for this part. Now that we can go through there, you can't go in the other way, we can just go through this way. L. Yeah, we're looking at tombstones. A. Y, which is in small letters for some reason. I believe that's the only one, so odd. Another A. E. T. There's another 4,000 of that money. B. If you haven't guessed already, yes, we are spelling out a word, and that is our passcode. However, you look a bit incorporeal. The ghost of a woman appears in the pale moonlight, expression of infinite sadness and regret. It's been a long time since strangers came here. What brings you to Volos? We go wherever our adventure calls. Who are you? Cassia, priestess of Asher, or at least she was. We heard about this person from Melanth. Melanth being sort of not ghostly, while this person is. But is this person the one that killed everyone in Cursed City? Is that what she told you? So she knows who is likely the one that told us this. What do your hearts believe? Right now, we don't have much information. We don't know what to believe. Here's what truly happened. Engaged to Rhodos, the prince of this city, were to be wed on the first day of the Laughing Winds. Then came Melanth. She seduced Rhodos, not through charm and wits alone, although she had plenty of both, but by treachery, by making him drink a love filter. Rhodos forgot about her, down to her very name, and instead Melanth became the betrothed. Cassia's broken heart couldn't be mended, but Asher refused to let her pass on. She became a ghost wandering these halls, while Melanth became queen. Rhodos himself was reduced to a mere shadow, devoting body and soul to Melanth's whims. And under Melanth's rule, the kingdom withered away. People started to leave and join the nascent empire of the Falcon in the east. Then she understood why she was still haunting the place. Managed to lure Rhodos to Melanth's secret chamber, where he found the love filter she had used on him. The shock was enough to free him, and enraged he repugnated her. But it was too little, too late. Underestimated her powers and her wickedness. Her vengeance was terrible indeed. Declared that nobody but her should rule Vorlus, she murdered everyone by poisoning the water. Then she used her dark magic to curse the souls of her victims to haunt these walls for all eternity, bent to her iron rule, except one. That one seems to be the person that escaped and gave us half the pendant. Believe it or not, this is our own choice. Thank you for listening. You're the first persons who ever did. Is this pendant yours?
Yes! More glory!
The symbol of our union. Rhodos broke it in two when he cancelled the wedding. He's still out there, still trying to break the curse. She has the other half of the pendant. We have it now. Maybe we're the ones who can end this. We're not alone anymore. Even Cassia becomes agitated. She knows we've talked to her. Crows are her eyes and ears, fortress of crows. She is awakening her servants, those poor souls, to hunt us down. She won't let you leave this place alive. Then we'll take the fight to her.
Orcs not flames.
I wish she could do more. She is a ghost. She's not exactly going to be too helpful. And she fades away. Notice we haven't actually fought anything yet. That is about to change.
Greg, I need to hit something.
Stupid!
Yeah, time to fight. These, I believe, are all elite versions of skeletal spearmen, spectres, and ravenous ghouls. And there are a lot of them. I am not going to fight these in multiple directions. I'm getting into the corner and I'm going to fight them at most 6x6, 3x3. 6 enemies at total. So, starting off with this ravenous ghoul. Resisted, typical. I did say there was one more place where had undead. This is that place. We are going to be fighting undeads pretty much the entire time we're here, and they're all going to be elite versions of the harder difficulty undead. So, a celestial armor, which isn't going to last that long, I suppose. The one good thing about these elites is that they seem less dangerous than the normal versions. Not sure why, so this area might be a bit easier than I'm actually expecting. Celestial armor, let's regeneration, kill you, and attack you. Yeah, Poison Cloud is immune because they're undead, but to be honest, that's fine. I just wanted them skeletal spearmen not to attack me. And I think that Spectre is going to go next. Just so I don't have to deal with too much in the way of burning determination. They haven't got through celestial armor yet, so I don't need to worry about that. You're dead, and sure, attack you. And okay, if you want to be inside that pillar, fair enough. And I didn't have burning determination up. I got a bit lucky there. But now that they're dead, I don't need to actually deal with it. So, this spearman next. Heal up. I need to get Strength of the Earth back in. And yeah, grab some mana while you're at it. Okay, so basically you're going to be putting celestial armor up every turn, it seems, for the moment. And I really should get rid of weakness. Yeah, flame spear might be useful. Okay, let's get rid of yours weakness, and yeah, 350 is much better. Okay, you're dead, so yeah, let's kill out these spearmen. The ghouls aren't really that much of an issue, not when I don't actually have to deal with them at below 50% health. Right, mana, cure your weakness. Celestial armor, cure your weakness again. Okay, we're getting through these now. Shayla is weak, that's perfectly fine. Regeneration. Thank you for hitting that hard. And now we've just got the ghouls. Yeah, I'm pretty certain these elites are just weaker than the normal compatriots, which doesn't make a lot of sense. Yeah, they have less health, do less damage. They have a higher attack value, but really, that's not that good. Yeah, the elite skeletal spearmen, despite having lower health, are actually more dangerous. Though they do have only one melee strike. When it gets down to it, though, spectres are likely the most dangerous thing out of all these. Skeletal spearmen and ravenous ghouls, fairly strong, but spectres with torpor and shadowbolt, yeah, I'd say they're the worst. But our last letter, R. If you rearrange them all, it becomes a code. Betrayal. Very appropriate for this area, the Fortress of Crows. And it opens the door. So next time, we're going to continue along in the Fortress of Crows. Find out what we're doing. Find and defeat Melanth. We decided to give the pendant to the ghost of Kazia, making us an enemy of Melanth, the caretaker. So next time, let's go searching for her. Until then, have a wonderful day. Have lots of fun. Goodbye.